Hey, you guys, welcome to day 13. 13 days out of a 30-day sax challenge with SaxLady Crystal Brown. Welcome to Saturday, which is Set Up Saturday. So we talk about Set Up Saturday. I can choose to talk about people's setup, people that I know, people that I don't know, that I follow, their setups. But you know what? Let me tell you what I have. But first of all, in order to get that amazing sound, you got to have a rich, clear, consistent, concise, articulate tone. As my sax coach Lanny McMillan says, don't slur. Don't slur when you're not supposed to, but articulate the notes so that people understand what you're playing and don't just fall into them. Don't just settle for a tone that sounds like whatever, but take the time. And in taking the time to have these melodious, beautiful sounds, you got to have a setup. You got to take time to have a setup. So let's talk about the right setup. Okay, you got your reeds, you got your ligature, so forth and so on. But just because a reed works with somebody else doesn't necessarily mean it works for you. And also with the reeds, I'm finding that you have to try them before you get to your gig, because sometimes the reed that you buy is a dud and you're thinking it's you. So all these kind of things tie into your setup, to my setup. So you know what? Let's just talk about my setup over here, because I'm about to practice. So let's go over here. If you all don't mind, we're going to go over here and we're going to check it out. Check it out. Come on with me. Come on with me. And we're going over here to my setup. Yes. So the first thing on my setup, my axe, of course, is the Keilwerth. This is the Keilwerth. Keilwerth, there you go. And the serial number, you know what? I probably need to put my glasses on. But the serial number helps you to understand when it was manufactured. Okay, I don't know if you could see it or not because I don't have my I don't have my glasses on. Let me put my glasses on. So the serial number helps you determine, there we go, when the horn was manufactured. And so we're looking on here. There it is, sideways. For the serial number is 113734. Why is it going in and out of focus? Probably because my thumb in the way. But anyway, that's the serial number, which lets me know that this was manufactured in between 1997, 98, somewhere in that area. And this is a Julius Keilwerth SX90R, which is a professional model. As you see, I don't have it put together, but this is a professional model, and it gives a bright, crisp sound. The mouthpiece I have is a Claude Lakey mouthpiece, and here's my mouthpiece. Oh, it's so... And mine is a... Why is this acting so weird? Well, anyway, it's a Claude Lakey Vintage 8. There you go. There you see it right there. So that's my mouthpiece, my ligature. Here's my ligature. My ligature, yeah, that's stuff in there. That's my ligature is the my ligature. What is my ligature? I was trying to go ahead of that, but it's a Rovner. This is my ligature of choice. I have other ones, but this one, the ligature helps with the sound of the mouthpiece. But back to the Claude Lakey. There it is. There it is. And here's the neck. And mine, I bought it used, but I bought it from one of my fretters, and he's an awesome saxophonist, so that passes on to me. But the vintage mouthpiece that I have, the Claude Lakey mouthpiece, it's great for leading on saxophone. You can use it in any kind of horn section, and it's considered, as I said before, a vintage mouthpiece. The cleaner is the Zaya brush, and this protects the pads. There we go, we take it out. This protects the pads because you don't want a funk stanky nasty horn that's stuck and you can't move the keys, but this helps dry the pads. Of course, we've got cork grease. Always need cork grease. Rico is what I've used ever since I was in junior high school. That's that. And what else do we have? Oh, let's talk about the reeds. Where are my reeds? I don't know where they, oh, here we go. The Jazz Select the Dario. Is it focused or is it me? The Dario reeds. That is what I use, the medium. And as I said before, you got to soak these bad boys because it just depends on the cane reed when it was manufactured. I have a very few plastic reeds. I use cane reeds because I'm finding that does a better sound. And this is what I use to, don't know what it is, the reed case. It's easier to pull your reeds out this way. I mark my reeds. When I find good reeds, I give them an A. And I also indicate the date just so that I'll know how old these reeds are. So this one was tested, okay, but you can't tell what that is. This one was tested December 2025 because I want to know how long I'm keeping my reeds for. And you keep them until they don't play well anymore. And I sometimes have funerals for my reeds, especially when I play one for so long and I just don't want to give it up. But the thing about reeds is they have a lifetime, a life expectancy, and you do have to give up the ghost on your reeds because that affects the sound. My neck strap is just the routine Zinc Link Professional Black Soft Padded. It's a cool, you know, it feels good to the neck. I had one that goes over your shoulders, but because of health reasons, I had to stop using that one. My stand, check out my stand. This is a collapsible stand. Some talk about it. One guy was telling me, he said, you know, you probably need to get a regular solid stand, but I don't. The thing of it is that you must make certain that you set it up correctly. Otherwise, your horn will drop. But this is convenient because I can put this stand in my my luggage that I use for my horn case. And my horn case is, here it is here. The Pro Pack, here, can you see it? Yeah. Pro Pack, and there it is. And I have a tendency to put a whole lot of stuff in here. Then you just put this in here, and I've got to stop putting so much in my case because I don't need it to be any heavier than it is. It has two sides. The other side is for my electronics. Well, that's just me. You just decide what you want to put in it. That's my can of worms. But it's a nice cushion, and it's hard to protect your horn. It's great for travel. I've traveled to Spain. I've traveled to Lagos, Nigeria with it. And it has the backpack part, so it's easy to carry around. And I've got to learn to stop putting so much stuff in there because it's getting heavier and heavier. But these are my sax setups. I think I covered everything. I've got neck strap because you need a good neck strap. You need a stand. Don't just lay your horn somewhere. Don't do that. Because if you have it, the neck and everything together, then you mess up things, and then you've already warmed up your sound, but all of a sudden it doesn't sound the same because you twisted the neck, or even allowing something to just weigh on these after you've done your sound check. So always have a stand, or let it rest in your horn case. You know you need a neck strap because I don't know too many people strong enough to just carry it around without some support. Always put a cap. I see guys just let their horn stay on the stand without a cap. The cap serves twofold, to protect your mouthpiece and to protect your reed. So keep your cap on, please, if you're not playing, because many times my hair is long, and I can snag something, or if I'm wearing something that snags something. Reed setup, use something like this to hold your reeds. Or let's see, I have an example over here. Or this kind of reed that you can slide in sideways. The other ones, I threw them away. That you have to go in, you have to insert the reed from the bottom. Those are not the best cases to use for your reeds, but a case like this is perfect. So thank you for joining in with me. And I want to see you tomorrow for Solo Sunday. We'll see. If I play something that sounds good for a solo, we will share that solo because it's Solo Sunday. And please know that I am now booking SaxLady for serenades, galas, formal events. Yeah, this is my charting. I'm charting my song, learning things. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something about charting. Um, those songs that seem kind of difficult, like Stevie Wonder, if you write it down, you understand what you're doing, and it goes smoother than trying to play it by ear. I am learning the hard way. There's some more reads I have, but again, conferences, private parties, restaurants and lounges, festivals, special occasions. Connect with me, and I will talk with you later because my cell phone is going out. Bye. Bye bye. There it is, my Kelworth. She's a beauty, and her name is Globina because she travels the globe.